In relationships, people's actions and words can be driven by various motivations. Sometimes, individuals may express emotions or concerns that seem genuine, but beneath the surface, their intentions might be different. When someone is trying to re-establish a connection after a separation, their approach can be complex. They might use memories, emotions, or guilt to influence the other person's decisions. It's essential to recognize that people's behaviors can be driven by a range of factors, including a desire to reconnect or a fear of losing someone. In situations like these, understanding human emotions and behavior can provide valuable insights. By acknowledging the complexities of relationships and the motivations that drive people's actions, individuals can make informed decisions about their own lives and relationships. Ultimately, recognizing the intricacies of human emotions and behavior can help individuals navigate challenging situations with greater empathy and understanding. By doing so, they can build stronger, more meaningful connections with others and make choices that align with their values and aspirations. As I move forward in life, I'm prioritizing my own happiness and well-being. I've come to realize that my choices and decisions should be guided by what's best for me, rather than trying to appease someone from my past. I've been given a second chance at love and happiness with someone who truly cares for me. This new relationship is built on mutual respect, trust, and communication. I'm excited to build a future with someone who values and appreciates me for who I am. I'm no longer letting past experiences dictate my present or future. I'm taking control of my life and making choices that align with my values and aspirations. I'm focused on nurturing my relationship with someone who loves and supports me, and I'm confident that this will bring me joy and fulfillment. As I look to the future, I'm excited to see what's in store. I'm embracing this new chapter in my life with optimism and enthusiasm. I'm ready to build a life that's authentic, meaningful, and filled with love and happiness. As I prepare to embark on this new journey, I'm filled with excitement and anticipation. I'm marrying someone who genuinely cares for me, someone who values and appreciates me for who I am. This relationship is built on a foundation of mutual love, respect, and trust. I'm no longer in a situation where I'm forced to beg for love or attention. Instead, I'm surrounded by someone who chooses to love me, who sees me, and who values our relationship. This feels like a breath of fresh air, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to experience love in a healthy and positive way. As I navigate the final stages of preparation for my wedding, I'm aware that there are those who may not be supportive of my decision. However, I'm clear that their opinions and actions are not my responsibility. I'm focused on building a life with someone who loves and supports me, and I'm confident that this is the right path for me. I've grown and learned from my past experiences, and I'm no longer swayed by voices that once held power over me. I'm confident in my decisions and my ability to choose what's best for myself. I'm ready to start this new chapter in my life, surrounded by love, support, and freedom. In the aftermath of a relationship, it's natural to reflect on the dynamics that defined it. Sometimes, individuals may realize that their feelings and efforts were not reciprocated equally. The memories of begging for love, fighting for the relationship, and feeling like an option rather than a priority can be painful. When someone decides to move on and start anew, it's not uncommon for an ex-partner to reappear, expressing sentiments that were absent during the relationship. This can be confusing, especially when the words and actions seem to contradict the past. One of the striking aspects of Sheikh Hamdan's poetry is its ability to convey the vulnerability and openness that comes with loving deeply. His words reveal a willingness to be exposed, to take risks, and to trust in the power of love to bring people together. This vulnerability is a hallmark of his poetry, making his verses feel authentic, relatable, and deeply human. Through his poetry, Sheikh Hamdan reminds us that love is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that winds through joy and sorrow, triumph and heartache, and one that requires patience, understanding, and compassion. His words encourage us to approach love with an open heart, to embrace its challenges and rewards, and to cultivate the qualities that make love endure. In doing so, he offers a powerful reminder of the importance of love in our lives, and the ways in which it can transform and uplift us. As our fingers intertwined, I felt a rush of excitement. With my heart racing, I confessed, "I know things got a little wild earlier with my dad, but I want you to know that I'm really into you." Her eyes sparkled with sincerity as she replied, "I feel the same way. We have something special here." Those words gave me the courage to lean in and steal a gentle. Time stood still as we basked in the glow of our newfound connection. The days that followed were a whirlwind of discovery, laughter, and shared dreams. Every moment with her felt like a gift, and I couldn't help but wonder what the future held for us. In hindsight, getting caught by my dad turned out to be a turning point. A reminder that honesty and openness are essential in love. I should have been more mindful, more aware of my surroundings, but the thrill of young love often trumps caution. And so, I found myself in the most cringe-worthy, heart-stopping moment of my life, caught red-handed by my dad on a date with the girl who had stolen my heart. She was the one who made my pulse race with just one glance, the one who had become my everything. The problem was, my dad had no idea we were dating. He was strict, with a focus on my future that made dating feel like a taboo. So, we kept it a secret, sneaking around and stealing moments whenever we could. Everything was going smoothly until that fateful night. I scrambled to come up with an explanation, but my dad's calm tone was more unnerving than anger. He said, "I didn't know you had time for dating." I tried to explain, but he just glanced at the table, his expression unreadable. In a split second, I grasped the nearest object, a heavy glass paperweight from my desk. Without hesitation, I swung it with all my might, smashing it against the side of his head. He stumbled back, cursing, as his balance faltered. I didn't waste a moment. I turned and sprinted out of my apartment, shoving the door open with such force that it slammed against the wall. My feet pounded the floor as I dashed down the hall toward the emergency stairwell. But just as I reached the stairs, I heard the unmistakable sound of more footsteps, this time coming from below. I hurtled up the stairwell, the dimly lit passageway a blur as I fled from the danger closing in. The emergency exit sign above the door cast an eerie glow, its faint hum a reminder of the desperation driving me upward. The message on my phone seemed to burn itself into my retina. "Look up." I hesitated, torn between the urge to flee and the need to confront the danger. Then, I glanced upward, and my gaze locked onto a metal ladder, bolted to the wall, ascending into the darkness. This balance not only enhances their individual well-being but also strengthens the bond between them. By embracing their unique identities and celebrating their differences, couples can create a rich tapestry of love, respect, and mutual admiration. I don't want resentment or anger to take hold, I want understanding. It's time for us to part ways, to acknowledge that our love has run its course. I'll hold on to the good, the love we created, but the rest must fade away. Please know that my decision to leave isn't a reflection of my lack of care, but rather an acknowledgement that sometimes love isn't enough to repair a relationship that's become worn and frayed. Staying would only lead to heartache, a cost too high to bear. This goodbye isn't a goodbye at all. It's a hello to new beginnings, new experiences, and new opportunities. Though our paths may diverge, I'll always carry you in my heart, a reminder of the love we shared, the memories we created, and the lessons we learned together. As we look at the future, I'm excited to share more moments with you. And I hope you'll join me in embracing the beauty of human connection that surrounds us. You know her better than you think, and that's something truly special. Stay tuned for more updates, and get ready to dive into the captivating world of Sheikh Hamdan's life. We promise it'll be worth the wait. In the meantime, keep the conversation going. Share your thoughts, theories, and well wishes in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.